Hello everyone. Good morning children. Today we are going to start lecture number 4 of chapter 6. And in last lecture I told you that I declare the name those students who all last submit the homework first. But single students has not commented in YouTube channel. That means single students out of few not completed homework. Why? मुझे कितनी होप थी कि मैं किसका नाम डिक्लेयर करूँगी, कितनी हैप्पी थी, बट नो वन कमेंटेड मी कि मेरा होमवर्क कंप्लीट है. नेक्स्ट टाइम बी पंक्चुअल इन होमवर्क. ओके, so today we start lecture number 4. So come to the page number 58. And please, again I tell you, be punctual, be regular, and submit the homework please. Page number 58. Forms of business organization. So in lecture number 1, 2 and 3, we complete the cooperative society, then meaning, then all the characteristics of cooperative society and advantages of cooperative society and limitations of cooperative society, right? And now we start the joint stock company. Before that, we just revise the last lecture, limitations of joint stock company. First limitation of the limitation of capital. So in cooperative society, there is difficult to raise large number of capital due to this reason. Because of low price of shares, member belonging to poor class, and also less attraction to purchase share due to is voting right for member. Now, lack of efficient. Second one, lack of efficient management. So, a person who is a director of that society, who are representatives of members, they may not take on a personal interest. So, due to that reason, management and administration of society may be insufficiently work. So, sufficiency may enter in management, and that due to the lack of specialized knowledge, then business experience and time. So, due to this reason, mismanagement taken place in cooperative societies management. Then the political interference. So various political parties directly or indirectly attempt to get control over the society. So if the society functions under political influence, so business freedom is going to jeopardize. And I told you the meaning of jeopardize. A situation that is put into the situation where there is a large amount of loss or harm. Next one, no cooperation among the members. See students, when there is a doubt, discord, conflict, groupism, selfishness among the member, and then as a result of that, even though cooperative society is an organization of individuals with common interest, it cannot get benefits of cooperation. See, in cooperative institutions, no cooperation enters. When there is a discord, conflicts, are etc. Now, we are moving to a start new topic, that is joint stock company. What is joint stock company? But first of what is company? So come to the next topic. Then we'll study this joint stock company. First, meaning and definition of company. Company is an artificial person coming into existence by law with common goals. See, company is an artificial person, not a natural person, but it is person but artificial person come to existence by law with common goal. And company is an artificial, invisible and intangible person in eyes of law. If we see from the law side, then company is an artificial, invisible and intangible person. As per Companies Act 2013, company means a company registered under this act or under any former act. Means any company which is registered under the Companies Act 2013 or any previous act. So clear? Okay. If in examination asked the meaning of company, then you should write this whole paragraph. And if the definition asked, then you will write only as per the Companies Act 2013. Company means to any former act. Okay? Clear? Good. Now characteristics. Legal personality. Company gets a separate legal personality with its registration. Company can sue in its own name, can enter into contract and can be sued against the company. Company gets a separate legal personality with its registration. That means when a company registered, then they get separate legal identity from his members. And also company can sue in its own name and also can enter into contract and can be sued against the company. Next one, perpetual existence. Company has a separate legal entity by law, so it is not affected by any circumstances like death, insolvency of or member, because company existence and members existence are totally different. Both are the separate legal entity. A company can be brought to an end only through a liquidation procedure. That means if any member or all the members of company died, but companies work continuously doing. And the next one, division of capital in small fraction. See, company has a huge amount of capital, large amount. Then they are divided that capital into small parts, and there each part of that capital is called share. I think you heard about the share capital in SPCC subject. What is share capital? So, a company's capital is divided into small parts and that each part is called shares. Company can raise a capital fund on large scale through the issue of share. And a purchaser of share is called a shareholder of company. Next, easy transfer of share. So, when shareholder purchase the share, then they can sell and purchase that share of a company subject to the provision of company and law. It means with the following requirements and provisions and rules of a company and law, they can sell and purchase the shares. Transfer of share is an important characteristic of a company. Underline, transfer of share is an important characteristics of a company. Next, fifth one, common seal. We'll start, but before that, you just read it. Four. First, legal personality. So, legal personality, first you read, and then second, third, and fourth. You have just 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, you complete the reading, and then we'll start from the fifth characteristics. Okay, complete first one. Now, second, third, and fourth. Then I'll start common seal. Okay, done? Good. Fifth characteristics is common seal. The seal is affixed on the contract, share certificate, and documents, and the day-to-day transaction of a company to express the consent of the company. See, what is the use of common seal? So first one is fixed on the contract, then shares certificate, then documents, and also a day-to-day transaction of a company express the consent of the company. If there is not affixed as common seal, they are not express the consent of company. So common seal is a compulsory. Okay. Next, management. As a company is an artificial person, the board of director manage the company subject to the memorandum of association and article of association. See here, first one, uh, memorandum of association, and second one is article of association. These two are uh, big documents of company. The shareholders elect their representative among themselves, who is called director, and the group or directors are known as the board of director, who manage the company. What is memorandum of association and what is article of association? We'll study it in detail in next chapter. As a group, directors are known as a board of director that manage the company. And also you can study with detail in a SPCC subject, memorandum of association and article of association. Thus, ownership and management are separate. Clear? Management and ownership are the separate in company. Then, status of member. Neither member can enter into contract on behalf of company or nor can a company be liable for act of members. So as the management and ownership are separate and also the company has separate legal entity, but a member can enter into contract with the company. See, member cannot enter into contract on behalf of company, and also company cannot liable for act of the member, and management ownership are the separate of members and company, and also company has a separate legal identity, as we studied in point number 3, first and second. Clear? But the member can enter into contract with company. They both enter into contract with each other but not on behalf of each other. Next, numbers of member. So minimum number of member in private company is 2 and maximum 200. and in public company there is a 7, and maximum number there is no restriction. Okay, please underline. In private company minimum 2, and in public 7. In private company maximum 200, and in public company there is no restriction. Okay, clear? Next one, liability of members. So it can may be limited or may be unlimited. Depends on the situation. So liability of a members is limited to the shares held by them in case of company limited by share. If company limited by share, then the liability of members is to be limited to the share held by them. And if a company with unlimited liability are rarely seen in reality, and liability of members is limited or unlimited, it's stated in the members of association, memorandum of association. Next, fundamental rights. A company gets a separate legal entity by law, as we know, but the company is not a citizen of country because it is an artificial person, not a natural person. So, company has no fundamental rights as enjoyed by the citizen. If company is a person like us, but it is a artificial person, not a legal, not a natural person. So, it is not a citizen of company, and that's why company has no fundamental rights as enjoyed by the citizen. The next one, voting right per share. So members of a company can cast vote on the basis of number of share they hold. For example, if any one person or shareholder of a company who has a 30 share of that company, so he can cast 30 votes on the basis of 30 numbers of shares. Clear? A shareholder has 30 shares, then they can cast 30 vote. Easy transfer of share and voting per share are special characteristics of the company. See, first one, easy transfer of share, and voting per share, second one. Both are the special characteristics, important characteristics, essential characteristics of company. Please underline that. So here we done the characteristics of company. We just revise the head point. Legal personality, perpetual existence, division of capital in small fraction, easy transfer of share, common seal, management, status of member, number of member, liability of members, then fundamental rights and voting right per share. So, in today's lecture, we done the meaning and definition of company and then all the characteristics of company. I hope you all perfectly understood. Still, if you have any doubt, then you can ask me with the comment in YouTube channel. And now, here we done today's lecture, and I'll give you a homework. And from the next lecture, we start the advantages of company. So, in today's homework, write head points head points of characteristics in head point book, and write the detailed information of characteristics in your fair note, and also write the meaning and definition of company in fair book. Okay, is it clear? Please daily homework note down in your book. Again, I'll repeat today's homework. Write meaning, definition of company and characteristics with the detailed information in fair book, and write the head points of characteristics in head point book. Okay, now clear? Good. So here we done today's lecture. I hope you all enjoyed this lecture, and we'll start the advantages from the next lecture. Okay, so goodbye everyone.